Seniors every day lose their independence due to having slower reflexes that worsen their driving abilities. The Lego Lasernauts created a solution to this called the CrashOptic Camera. They read a book by Elizabeth Duggan, PhD, called The Driving Dilemma, the November issue of Consumer Reports magazine, an article in the USA Today newspaper, and various websites online. They talked to Rochelle Engel from Emeritus at Lakeview. They partnered with Betty Aiken, their senior partner, and talked to her about driving concerns and how her reflexes were slower. But the CrashOptic Camera can make up for those reflexes by stopping the car just before a collision and saving lives in situations just like this one.
I put my hands out, planted my sword. You just ran a red light. I'm so glad the CrashOptic Camera saved me. Without it, I'd be dead due to my reflexes being 2 times slower. While I was at the Groveport Senior Center, the Lego Lasernauts came by and did a presentation and a survey about senior driving, which we filled out. The results helped them understand what senior driving habits are like. The CrashOptic Camera used a panoptic camera and a computer that scanned any object to see you coming before you crashed into me, Missy.
Wow, that was close. I'm glad you weren't one of the 5,569 seniors to die in a car collision this year.
There was no crash here because the senior had a CrashOptic Camera in their car, which saw the teenager coming before there was a collision. The CrashOptic Camera is a panoptic camera connected to a computer within the car which scans the images produced by the panoptic camera, and if an object detected is far too close, then it will pull on the brakes, which is a real breakthrough in car safety.
What else does it detect with its wide view besides me? It can detect any obstacle on the road, such as other vehicles, traffic lights, pedestrians, and trees.
I heard about this when the Lego Lasernaut visited the Ohio Department of Public Safety and the Ohio Department of Transportation. One of my friends, second in command in the Highway Patrol, said that this was a great idea and would help stop senior car crashes.
Oh, I see there's a screen in your car that shows what's going on around you. And it also says it out loud. Plus there's a flashy light to draw even more attention.
But what about proximity and heat sensors?
Proximity sensors are okay, but an affordable one would only give the proximity of a car several feet away. And heat sensors would only be useful if something gave off heat, but if it did not give off heat, it would not be useful. My dad has a Honda CR-V with a backup camera, but this is different. This one's on the front, and it brakes for you. The CR-V does neither of those. Many cars like the Cadillac ATS and the Toyota Highlander have backup cameras, but none of them have such a wide view as ours, or have as many ways to warn the driver.
Lasernauts saw the Cadillac ATS when they went to the Germain Cadillac dealership in Easton. They asked many questions about the features and benefits of this vehicle, and they spoke to Eric Williams, the general manager at Germain Cadillac, and an expert at putting cameras and features in cars.
I just found this comparative chart. It's from the Lego Lasernaut's own research. They compared 9 cars, and the CrashOptic Camera is the only one with all the features they compared.
The CrashOptic Camera is also the only one with a panoptic camera on the front of the car. It's on the front of the car because it is the responsibility of other drivers to not hit the sides and back of the car. It is also the only legalized car to have a camera on the front of it.
A panoptic camera is around $3,000. Isn't that expensive? Plus, wouldn't you have to get a new car to get this?
You would not have to get a new car to get this. You would just simply add this onto your car with a $1,000 installation fee. Pretty expensive, right? But the price would go down once it is more widely used.
Compared to the price of a senior staying in a long-term care facility for 6 months, which could be over $100,000, this is a bargain.